the values of which the society, the cult-ture, it's a cult-ture that has been generated by the mind-controlling media. It is persuasion, and it's been behavioral science that is the strongest, most powerful science. It's more powerful in its effect on civilization than mathematics and physics or science and biology. Behavioral science is where it's at. And we have been victimized by the degradation of humanity's ethics and morals and values for financial gain of a chosen select few who themselves are idiots, who themselves can't find happiness with all of their gross wealth. All they can do is continue to be afraid of losing their possessions, losing their values and properties and fortunes for their family and their children's children, and in the process continue to subject the rest of civilization to slavery, fascism, and degradation and contamination and intoxication for mass population reduction. This has got to stop. The model is unworkable. It's unsustainable. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. And we, the people, have just got to assert ourselves and say enough is enough. We've got to come forward as a unified voice and say we have solutions that have been suppressed. We want those suppressed solutions now. We want Tesla technology. We want proper health care. We want appropriate ways to educate our children, not into ignorance, but into being the powerful, creative beings that the Creator had blessed them and created in their hearts a greater destiny for them to fulfill. This is what we need to demand, and we're righteous, we're in the right, we're in the law. The fact is, these are outlaws that we're dealing with. They're treasonous. They don't have any concern other than manipulating Wall Street and the population through chemical intoxication. We, the people, have got to say enough is enough. And we've got to come together in a unified voice and do that, which is the challenge, because they're controlling the mainstream media and thereby the mass mind.
Well, that's why we got to keep raising our voices, and that's why shows like We Are Change Connecticut here on Project Freedom Radio and TruthBroadcastNetwork.com, and, of course, Truth Talk News, and all of the other activists that are the real activists that are speaking the truth. Look, what about Dr. Carpenter, Dr. Antonella Carpenter, who has a way to kill cancer tumors, and they put her out of business, the FDA. I mean, they're an evil medical mafia, is what they are. It's like it's the Gestapo, you know, and they're coming in raiding milk farms, raw milk farms.
Howard, we have been noticing more and more. We have so many friends that are not selling their nutraceuticals anymore, or their herbs anymore, because of the FDA's come down on them and threatened them. And so it's been harder and harder for us to keep our supply for, our online store. I mean, we've been having trouble sourcing things. They're not allowing vitamin powders out anymore.
Yeah, Codex Alimentarius. They're going crazy with all of that, and with the food supply now, with Monsanto, the Monsanto Mafia.
Exactly. And if you say, like, for instance, something made from a berry can cure something, then that becomes automatically a drug.
Yeah, right. Exactly, Sherri. Like, they want to make walnuts a drug now. Walnuts. And now berries. That's crazy. How can they be drugs? A drug is... come on.
Because anything that's medicinal or has any healing property means it's a drug, and if you take it, then you're practicing medicine without a license.
My God. That's why Dr. Carpenter's in such deep shit.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing it across the board, and they tell us... Oh, my
God.
We tell them to go F off, but you know what? You never know. They can come and get you any time.
I know.
It's just a matter of time. It's the way it is. They took our friend Jim Fulton, who has a Miracle Fix machine, which was like the Rife technology, and they put him in jail for 7 years for just saying that it cured people, putting the testimonies of the people who got cured from cancer on it. He went to jail for 7 years. His poor wife would contact me and just cry all the time, like, why is there so much injustice? Why are they doing this to him?
Because it's the medical mafia.
And he thought, like, they told him, look, you just pay $250, we'll let you off, we'll treat it as an infraction, and you just don't sell that anymore, okay? And he said, no, it's helping people. I want to go to trial with it, because he believed he was going to win. No, he didn't win. They put him in jail for 7 years. He just got out. Are you kidding me? For what? For a non-invasive technology, a frequency technology? That you just hold on to these bars? It's like a 10-unit? Are you kidding me? And it was unbelievable. Unbelievable that he got charged with practicing medicine without a license.
Well, here's the other thing. For about the entire homeopathic, never as one doctor ever, they made a pledge. The American Medical Association, way back in the 1840s or 48, I think, then it was incorporated in 1898. Okay? Now they made a pledge, no homeopathic doctor can ever be a member of the AMA. So they don't accept anything that doesn't have to be the allopathic method, which is pharmaceuticals and surgery. So it's just absolutely insane, because that is a one-way, it's a one-way system. That's it. They're saying, well, if you and your insurance company won't cover you if you want to have an alternative treatment, unless it's in the medical mafia. My wife doesn't want to get mammograms, right? She shouldn't, of course, right? Radiation.
She gets thermal scans.
She wants to get an ultrasound or a sonogram or something like that, whatever. Doesn't have the radiation.
Thermal scan, like I said.
And that she'll have to pay $250 for, but the mammogram is free. That gives you the mammogram that gives you cancer is free.
Of course, the flu shots are free too. You even get free groceries. I mean, it's anything that's going to possibly hurt you is beneficial to them, because they're looking at it like, okay, something happens to this person.
It's so evil.
Get sick, I'll make some money off of it. I'll profit from it. And that's what they think. That's the way they're thinking. They're not thinking about how they're helping you. They have all the cures in the world for everything. And you know what? The very wealthiest people in the world, they're not taking the drugs and the vaccinations. They're using the herbal remedies. They're using the homeopathics. And they're using all the stuff that we are very well aware of, that they're trying to ban right now. They're saving it for themselves. That's what they're doing.
Well, look at Michael Douglas. He had like 4th stage throat cancer, and then all of a sudden he's fine. Like, what happened there? How'd that go? He left the country, went for some treatment out of the country, and he comes back and went to London, I think. Comes back, and I guess he's fine. That was months and almost like a year ago. 4th stage. Unless it was, I don't know. That's weird. But, I mean, they do have treatments that are not available to the public. I mean, you'd be a fool not to understand that. Only for the elite. So that wouldn't surprise me at all.
But, I mean, they're trying to ban the herbal, plant remedies that can cure people, and it's just unbelievable.
Oh, you can't be cured. You can't be cured. You need to be treated. We don't cure, we treat. Doctors don't cure, they treat. They're taught to treat. They're not taught to cure. Come on. Sherri, come on, get with the program.
Right. So anything that can cure is really a no-no.
Exactly.
That's no good. You better not cure anybody, because otherwise we could lock you up. Okay?
If you cure anyone, you're not a doctor. You're not a doctor. You don't have a license to cure.
Don't go around curing people, okay? That's illegal. Don't you dare. God forbid they don't die. How dare you?
Yeah. No, it's just crazy. It is crazy.
Well, it's so nice to be able to talk with you today, and thank you so much for having us. We appreciate your work so much, and just your bravery, and just being one of us, and we're happy that we found you, another person out there.
Same here, Sherri. Yes, same for you guys. I mean, we must keep the fight going and be truthful and expose the liars and the criminals. That's what we got to do. So.
Exactly. It's unbelievable how many people are in this movement for money, for work. They work for the government, and and they're not. Their beliefs are not this way. They just are paid to be pretend to be one of us and tend to just, create trouble. It's just unbelievable. And it's just
It's evil.
It's just strange. Yeah, it's completely evil. It's completely evil. And it's very few really good people that would actually take this on, and I think that's really what it is.
Well, God bless you guys, and again, thank you for staying for a little overtime here, and I appreciate that. And get any other information, let me know, and we'll speak again. You'll come on again as soon as especially when you're done with the new film, the new video. Okay.
Yeah, we'll absolutely. We're gonna let you know soon, God willing. I'll be finishing that pretty soon, and I'll get with you and make sure that you see it, and then we can do a program on it. I think it'll be very, very interesting.
Awesome. Okay, thanks again, guys. God bless you, and take care.
You too. Thanks, Howard. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, that was Len and Sherri. Len Horowitz and Sherri Kane. Good friends of mine. We became friends after they exposed Anthony J. Hilder on my show. I had him on my show. And he and Ted Gunderson created the conspiracy movement for their reasons to control the opposition with the COINTELPRO. Okay, after this little break here, we have a nice segment remembering the great John Lennon. God rest his soul, who was murdered by the CIA MK-Ultra style. And stay tuned.
You're listening to Project Freedom Radio, projectfreedom.ws, and watching truthbroadcastnetwork.com.